The boy Dub Deuce in the building.
All right, what up, what up, what up? It is that guy Dub, and I'm back with another video. How you guys doing at the end of the day, shouty? I'm good money. Now, today, we've got a special guest in the building, the beautiful, the funny, the talented Miss Tsunami with the little T. What's going on?
What up?
Chilling. How you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I can't complain. You saying taking it one day at a time, man. Trying to keep all the germs out of this house. I don't know what the hell's going on with these kids, bringing all these cooties in the house. So,
Yeah.
everybody's sick, but you know what I'm saying? So like, you new to my show, so like, first tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am Tsunami with a little T. I am a comedian. I'm an actor. I'm a poet. I'm a mother. I have 6 jobs. I do a lot. You know what I'm saying? Multiple hats, many hats.
Okay. I like that Kevin Gates reference. I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired.
I legitimately have 6 jobs.
Ain't nothing wrong with that news. I've actually had the pleasure of seeing you perform. I live in Canton, so I don't get to be out in Cleveland like that as much as I'd like to, because Canton is about an hour away, and that's a drive.
Yeah.
You got to be prepared. You got to set aside a schedule for that. But like, I've actually been able to see you perform in person, and you are funny as hell. You say but it's like when you meet most comedians, you said like a lot of comics, they get their material from like pain. You said because you can laugh at pain and stuff like that. But like when I met you in person, you had like such a bubbly personality and just fun. And you was like, and then when you got on stage, you drew the people in. You said with that same type of energy. You just like, where does that come from for you?
My life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do one thing. You can laugh or you can cry. That's how I feel. Like, I don't want to be crying up it. You know what I'm saying? So I laugh and I do the best that I can to make the best out of a worst situation. And all my comedy comes from my real life. You know what I'm saying? Situations I've been in, things I've observed. So I do the same with, everyday situation. I do my best to make it positive and, be the best, and bring the best energy I can into every situation.
Right. We used to say like when you get ready to hit the stage, what's like your routine before you get on stage?
I guess I don't really have one. I guess I just go over my jokes. Decide, because what I try to do is in the room, every room is different. And what one comic does, what one works in one room might not work in the next room. So you got to kind of like read the audience, and you got to try to see like what's going on. And if you're the first comic up or you're the third comic up, you kind of get a gauge on what's going on and how they're going to take the jokes and et cetera, et cetera. So I'll try to go over my books, my list, and see, well, maybe I'll try this one. You know what I'm saying? See if this one works, see if that one works. And, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It varies.
So, like, are you like you said, do you write all your jokes down, or you just start with
I write them like actually old school, like in a book. Like, I tried the phone thing. It's just not the same for me.
It's funny because you said, like, anytime I've gotten to the studio to write music, like, I can't do the phone either. Like, I've literally tried to use it. Like, I had the phone out, and I'm like, give me a second. Let me go write this on some paper. I'm old school like that too. But you said it's like you said, well, like everything going on in the news right now. You said it's so much like you said comedy gold. You said like the thing that jumps out right now is this whole T.I. King situation. You said it's like, and so like when you saw that video and that live, you said like what you said clicked in your brain. You said to make it, you be able to use something like that and make it funny.
See, I'm a mother. I don't know how to stump my baby out before. I had to chuckle up. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna put your hands on me? Like, you got your whole life. So, you know what I'm saying? I get it. But, as a mother, like, we do our best, like, as a parent, we do our best to, teach our children and raise them with like discipline. And I've seen like, I'm not huge on TV. I've seen like the Family Hustle, you know what I'm saying? I've seen like T.I. was trying to lay boundaries and like teach him ways to go about, the right thing to do and the right thing to do. And it just didn't work out, due to their own relationships or whatever in the household. But, they rich. We ain't got that. But we take our life experiences and we make comedy out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we do. You know, I got plenty of jokes about my daughter and her craziness.
Like when my kids used to like one of the things I took from my father. I asked my dad when I was growing up. I was like, "Pops, why do you beat my ass so much?" He was like, "I beat your ass so the police don't have to." And one of the things I say to my son, he used to all the time. I was like, "Boy, I will fold you up like a love note. Keep fucking with me. I promise."
Like a love note with all the little creases and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm talking about 4-page letter love note, my guy. Now, to keep it all with that, it was like I heard something at the Charleston White. Now he goes at King and T.I. and all the time. And you said some of his stuff is funny, but like literally, he said something that made my side hurt. And it was he said that boy Bruce too easy to stand on business. Oh.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
Like,
that's fucking hilarious.
Man, when I heard, I could not breathe. I was laughing so hard. It's just like, and it's just funny because you'll see like you say like T.I.'s son or a Boosie's son. You know, and it's like y'all grew up with money. You know, saying like when your parents first started, you said they may not have had the bag they have now, but I mean T.I.'s checking T.I.'s up in the probably a couple $100 million. Boosie probably about the same thing. Using the millionaires. So like, what the fuck are you trying to stand on business for? Why don't you go make a business? You just like, so where do you think like that would come from for children?
So I don't know. Okay, listen. I grew up in the hood. I moved out to the suburbs when my daughter was a couple years old. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter grew up in the suburbs. So she got a completely different life than I could ever fathom. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't want for shit. I do my best to, you know what I'm saying? She a good kid, you know, straight A's, honor roll. Don't get me wrong. But at the same token, like why do my daughter don't want to be in the streets? Like she's not like that, but she expects things that, you know, like hold on. Like, no, this you gotta work for this. You know what I'm saying? You don't I can't really speak on like the hood shit because my daughter don't do that. You know what I'm saying? If I had a boy, maybe it'd be different, but she don't want to be that. So
You said it's crazy. You said like you said the general median income here in Canton, I think it's probably about $50,000-$60,000 on average. You said roughly. Yeah, you saying like I do better than that, but you said that's neither here nor there. It's like, but my kids will sit there and come to me and I'm like, "Well, pops, I want a pair of Alexander McQueen's." I'm like, "Excuse me, the fuck? $500 shoes? Like, are you fucking shitting me?"
Doc Martens. That's what my daughter into. Doc Martens.
Man, I need them assholes to bring Payless. Like, I got 5 kids, so it's
man.
Payless. Like I know you. I'm growing. That you saying like I've always been a simple kind of guy. You have had my Jordans. You have had my Stacey Adams, my Timbs, and stuff like that. Man, where I'm at right now, I'm so chill in my life. Using like, do not be surprised. I come up with some Spider-Man light up shoes on your ass. If you blink, 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 I don't give a fuck. Like, dude, you a grown man with Spider-Man shoes. These bitches for $20. Quit hating, nigga.
Got the Walmart special with a little swoosh. And I even chicken swoosh. It's a little wave.
Like I was in Walmart the other day.
Motherfucker. With the memory don't play with me.
I was in Walmart the other day, and you said I saw the fake Yeezy slippers and shit like that. Man, I was sitting there like, man, I'm thinking about it. You going to Walmart today? I'm gonna have to cop them joints. Yes.
I think them hoes are so ugly.
They are piece of shit. Look, Yeezys, bitch. Like, you don't even know these are Walmart specials. Now you said like we are in a sphere where everybody's on social media. And you as a parent, you said because I was just reading, you said that when I brought it up with Key Silly last week, and you said shout out to Key Silly. But yeah, we were talking about Beyonce because Beyonce, I guess and had to have the conversation with Blue Ivy because Blue Ivy actually ran across some of the bad comments about her dancing when the tour first started. Now, as a mother, how do you send how do you navigate that space to tell your child about you? Because like some people in those comments were ugly. I mean, like very mean to that girl. So you as a mother, how would you handle that situation?
So I've had to handle that with my child because, like I said, I live in the suburbs and she's biracial. So she's one of the only very few black people in her school. So I mean, the comments have just been horrible, nasty, belittling, the hood part of me was like, fight him. What that? But then, thankfully she got sense. She's like, no, mom, I'm going to college. So I'm like, all right. So would you, and like when it comes to like the internet, this is what she did with her TikTok. She came to me and told me like some people were saying some really mean comments to her about her TikTok or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? Like, sticks and stones will break your bones, but words will never hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you can't let nobody's words actually, like, people gonna say anything.
Mhm.
People can tell you whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't make you who you are. You are strong. You are beautiful. Just reinforce the positive things about your child because at the end of the day, we see more of our kids. We know our kids more than they know themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to reiterate the positive things that you have, that you know about them, and let them know that nobody else's opinion makes them who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like the things people say about me, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? She was like, well, you're stronger than me. I'm like, no, I'm not stronger than you. But you have to build up a mechanism where you can defend yourself and know yourself. You can look in the mirror and see yourself. And don't let their words defend who you are. And I think it resonated, you know what I'm saying, personally with my child. So I would just say show the positive things about your kid and reinforce those to the best of your ability. Kids will be like, well, you're just my mom, you're just saying that. But
Right.
at the same time, like that's your job is
Mhm.
to, bring out the best in them.
Mhm. Now it's funny because at all of my children's school, because you said like at some point in time they've had a student that was bothering them in some kind of way. And they see, I'm that type of parent. I will go up to the school and I will look at that child and their parent. I'll look at that child and be like, I hope your parents can fight because you keep messing with mine. We're gonna keep about to get
Yeah.
one. We got to get it
We done
on.
had a couple of those already.
And I'm a 2A advocate, so bring it. You said, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep on. And it's just funny because like we look how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? We grew up, you know what I'm saying? Like everything was like our social media was like outside. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Literally, like on the block.
and it's like I was talking about like I said with Keisha, we was talking about this too. It's like nowadays everybody's recording every fight, with their phones and stuff like that. It's like if you weren't there when the fight happened, you just missed it because the story is
Right.
not going to be told exactly how it happened.
Exactly.
I mean, so it's crazy because, like I said, I see these kids and like every other day, got the fighting going on, and once it's on the internet, it's on the internet forever. You know what I'm saying? It is crazy, and I look at my kids, sit there and say, man, if we had camera phones back in the day when I was coming up, man, the shit that would be on the internet with my ass, oh, it'll be all bad. I wouldn't be elected to no public office at all.
I'm never gonna be elected. Ain't no way. Motherfuckers coming out the woodwork like Bill Cosby
I'm trying to or Diddy at this point. You know what I'm
in
saying? You just
1998.
you say, like, hey, to any, you say, hey, if I touched your butt in the third grade, I'm sorry. You say, I didn't know no better. I'm so sorry. You said, so sorry.
I didn't know. I just thought it was a butt.
Hey, I'm apologizing.
It's crazy how all of that, like how so much has changed. Like now that's considered like touching somebody butt is now considered like sexual assault, which I'm not saying it shouldn't be, but I'm saying like we didn't know it was sexual assault. We wasn't told that shit. Nobody
Right.
gave us no warnings.
No, I mean, it's like I said, it's extremely crazy because like you look at like the Cassie and Diddy situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like now with that, it's like for everything that she's alleged, if that's true, that is criminal. You know what I'm saying? It's like you want a bag over Jesus. Now, I can get it. We all want a bag, but it's like the stuff you allege that he does, wouldn't you want justice? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I mean, it's just like it's just crazy. Now, you said like, how long have you been doing comedy?
5 years.
Okay, okay, that's what's up. You said like, what have you learned from year one to now, as far as you said how you deliver your comedy?
My my delivery is more precise now.
Hmm.
To where I'm better at, like I said, reading the room and knowing what jokes to tell and what jokes not to tell. Um, I'm still working on the clean part, the clean comedy. I ain't really there yet. Hopefully in the next 6 months I'll be able to do like a at least a 15-minute set of clean. That's what I'm working on right now is 15 clean. Well, I'm sorry, 5, but 6 months. I give myself 6 months, six
Right.
month window to do 15 clean. And then honestly, like the way because when I first started comedy, like I didn't know nobody, and I'm kind of like I'm an introverted extrovert.
Hmm.
So like I stay to myself. I go everywhere alone. Like I'm a single woman. I don't mind. I feel safe and secure in any environment. Like I know I'm cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Me and I'm good. So
Right.
I'm good wherever I go. So like I'm not really like I have to take a time to get to know people and see, you know what I'm saying? So when I first started comedy, I didn't really network that much.
Hmm.
I didn't really go to shows that I wasn't on or anything like that. So now I do that more. I go see other comics, and I never watched anybody else's comedy other than like Cat Williams, you know, the greats. But um, yeah, I'm starting to do that a little bit more. My delivery is different until like honestly like just the way I learned how to like emphasize certain words and how one word can literally make or break a joke, you
Hmm.
know. Limited my cussing because when I first started out, I mean I got a potty mouth, period. But like
I mean, we're
by
glad here.
yeah, like when I limited like where to use my cuss words and how to use them and how to interchange them. So I mean, that's pretty much. I'm still working, but
Hmm.
I got a little bit of while. So
And it's like in the comedy scene, you know, in Akron and Cleveland, you saying you guys are a pretty, you saying tight knit group. You saying it's like you all embrace each other like family. You saying you're all sharing each other's stuff. You're all promoting each other and stuff like that. You said so like once you saying you came into that, you saying that family. You saying like how has it boosted your confidence and even furthered your career?
I think just working with a lot of different comics, honestly, like a lot of different promoters and comics, they'll help you get on different shows, and broaden your audience. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? To where I might not really get to do a certain type of room because that's not really the type of, you know, it still is like somewhat clicky. You know what I'm saying? But not necessarily in a bad way. You get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to seem like weird when I say this, but I don't think I fit into like any like category of like comics. Like I'm kind of just cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have a problem with anybody. I'm cool with everybody. I can rock with hilarities or you know what I'm saying up in Cleveland, at the open mics up there, or like work with Lex or be out at Akron or Canton. It just it like I can really work in any different room. It just, you know, getting to know the comics and working with them, and honestly everybody's cool. Like as long I don't have any problem with any comedian at
Mhm.
all whatsoever. So
And you said,
I've never come across that, but I don't talk crazy either. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So that's a big thing. Like you get to talking crazy, like, oh, these comics think they're funnier than me, or they're not even funny. Like, come on, man, you don't have to do that. Like, and I don't like when comedians do that. For me, like, if you think you're funny or you are funny, even you don't have to downplay another comedian that went before you or after you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody has their own style. It could just be a bad night. They could just bomb. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That doesn't mean that they're a bad comic. That means they had a bad night or their jokes didn't hit. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? It could be the same jokes that hit fire in another room. So it just I don't like when comedians do that. That's the only thing I don't like. It's not that I dislike anybody that does that. It's just like, come on, man, you can do better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You don't
absolutely.
have to do that.
You said, you just mentioned Lex Vegas. I had to move Little Dub out the way because I'm always repping my brother Lex Vegas.
Oh
You know,
I need to get one of those.
he's like, you know, this is the
Mine
first.
is gonna be so funny though.
Yeah. You say, hey, like
I'm
I
gonna
said,
have my footwear and everything.
Alexis put me on. So you said always, you say show love to my brother. You said I got my little dub action figure, got dub
Yeah,
and Vegas on the back. You know what I'm saying?
we gotta
That's how
talk about that because I definitely need one of them.
you say. Oh, you said holla at CIA Customs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the boy Denver
Let me write
Morales.
that down. CIA Customs.
Yeah, you saying he's he'll get you right. Like I think this is my third action figure that I've gotten from him. I've got two smaller ones, but you know what I'm saying, like, but yeah, this one right here is my favorite
Yeah,
right here.
I'm gonna have to give you one.
And
Put it up.
and he's got on the J's. And he's rocking the J.
Oh yeah, mine's gonna have to have heels on. You know what I'm saying? A little fancy.
Yeah, Denver Morales will get you right. As a matter of fact, after we get off here, I'll shoot his info in your DM. You say so. You can holler at
Right.
him. Get you right.
Appreciate that.
No problem. Now, you can like just about every comedian has had that moment where they have bombed. You said it's like what you said. How have you navigated when you've had a room that didn't embrace you well, and how do you come back from that to go to another room? Because I know it's with certain people that level of rejection they can't take. So how are you able to bounce back and go to the next room?
Well, there's different honestly, there's different times and different techniques. Like, so sometimes it's honestly just me. You know what I'm saying? It's just my content. They're not feeling me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're not feeling my energy. Maybe whatever. I said something that they don't like. It sometimes it's the range on the room with the crowd talking. You know, it does depend. You come in after a comic that just completely bombed and you got to bring the room back up. It does. It all changes different. You know what I'm saying? It's all different scenarios. But like one of my worst bombs ever. I was in a basement in Canton, and it was a Halloween party, and it was a basement, like a closet type thing. They own the Boom Boom. They own a comedy club down there now. But it was one of my worst bombs ever, right? And I smoked before, and I never smoked ever before my performance because I don't like cottonmouth. So we're done, right? So I'm in there and I can't remember my joke, and I'm like, oh shit. And then like they started talking, I'm like, you know what? All right, bye y'all. Peace. I flipped my mom. It was Halloween, so I flipped my what's it called? Cape. I flipped my cape and handed off the mic like, I ain't got nothing for you. I'm sorry. Like I only did like I think like 9 out of 12. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, yep, I'm done, y'all. I'm high. My bad. My apologies. I blame the people. I blame the other comedians and shit for getting me high. I'm like, oops. I'm out. You just gotta be humble. Like, yep, I'm not gonna waste your time. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. There's been other times that, you know, you gotta just like take those lessons and learn, like, okay, that joke didn't hit like this, but what if I changed this and did that? You know what I'm saying? Like interchange certain words. And that's why I said like that one word sometimes will make or break a joke in certain realms. So it does.
You just said that's like, now me, I've been a truck driver for 20 years. And it's one thing that irks my nerves, and it's like when somebody's moving, I'm the motherfucker they call to drive the U-Haul. And that shit, and it's like, I get irritated. I'm like, you do know when I'm in the truck, they pay me, right? You say, so like, you want me to come over and drive the truck because I know how to drive a truck.
That's the universal payment, pizza and beer.
There you go. You just said it's like, now how is it for you, like when you're in a casual setting or something like that? Like say you're at a parent teacher conference. Oh my God, Tsunami with the little T. You said, tell me a joke. He's like,
I don't pay for that. I literally just said, like, you gonna pay me? And I've had people actually pay me for jokes. I have had people pay me for jokes. I have, because I'm not like, what do you do? And the first thing I ask is, what do you do for a living? And blah blah blah. Let's say truck driver. I'll be like, you gonna drive my truck for free?
Nope.
Take me to New York for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, take me home for free. You know, like whatever. Like, no, okay, then I'm not gonna tell you a joke for free. If you want my content, come to a show. I got free shows that I do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want I'm not gonna sit in a bar in front of, you know what I'm saying, or at a thing and do my whole performance and tell you a whole bunch of jokes. It's not really how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm sorry, it's not really how it works. Come to a show. I'll send you my dates on my next shows. You know what I'm saying? And normally that pretty much suffices. But if they continue on, I'll be like, you know, I'll have to get a little snippy. But that doesn't normally happen.
Is it right?
But I have a date for jokes. Like on random, like I'll give you $5. All right, here. You know what I'm saying? I'll throw them a little one-liner. You know what I'm saying? I made like $35 one night.
Oh shit! There you go.
Yeah, just on like literally like 4 jokes.
Hell no. No,
Yeah.
you said like, I'm gonna give you something that you said you could take this with you. You said like, especially when back in the day when I used to rap and people would ask me to rap for free. I'm like, dude, they call it a mic check for a reason. Cut the check. Use it so you could take that with you. So next time somebody says that, you like they call it a mic check for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Now, now you saying like we're just coming off, I guess, a few weeks removed from you saying this whole Cheesecake Factory debacle, and you've seen women lose their shit. They're talking about all the places that they won't go, and it's just crazy because a lot of these people that use a lot. I read comments, I go to people's profiles, you seem to find funny things or different topics and stuff like that, and I just sit there. A lot of these same women that would say, "Oh, I'm too good for the Cheesecake Factory." If you look on their profile, their bed is on the floor, but you too good for Cheesecake Factory. Knock it off.
Where you want to go? Where you want to go?
You said Cheesecake
Factory. First of all, the Cheesecake Factory ain't even a cheap date.
No.
That's not even a cheap date. I took my daughter, me and my daughter went, you know what I'm saying? She is vegetarian, but still she ate a lot. You know what I'm saying? Appetizer, drink, meal. Shit, it was like $90.
Yeah.
Not even including the tip. Like, that's not a cheap date. Now you say Wendy's 4 for $4, that's different. But shit, I'm fat. I still love Wendy's.
I'm a skinny dude, but I eat like a fat person. I can't help it. But you know, it's like, I mean, it's just and then like it's like, when do we get so far removed of like, because the date is to get to know you. You say, and this, that, and the third. And it's like, and it's just like this is gonna be controversial, but I'm gonna say it anyway because fuck your feelings. I don't care what nobody thinks about me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you selling pussy, just say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. That's how I feel about it. Because you said like you want me to spend a bag. You said to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, it's most of the time it's women that can't do that for themselves, but are just trying to use people. And I have a problem with that. I don't like what you saying, the fact of using somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. So
I agree completely. So I'm a big fan of, like, when I date, I'm not currently dating, but when I do date, I'm a big fan of going Dutch for the first couple of dates. Okay. Now, me personally, I believe in more than just going out to eat for a date. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an active person, so we can do comedy shows. And if you like, you know, I know a lot of people in comedy, so let's just say maybe I don't want to bring you around everybody, you know, dating type thing. So let's say we go to, like, you know, an amusement park or Dave and Buster's, or, you know what I'm saying, get to know each other, sit down, go to a park. You know what I'm saying? Like, you pay a date, I pay a date. You know what I'm saying? Like, it go both ways. That way nobody really feels jaded. You know what I'm saying? I like to cook. Like, when it comes to like eating, I don't really like going out to eat that much. So like, I'd prefer to cook at home and know you know, everything I'm eating seasoned, it's cleaned, ain't nobody back there picking their burgers, you know what I'm saying? I be worried about that little shit. So you know, like, I don't know. So you pay for a date, I cook you a meal. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be no 5-star shit. Like, I was reading that list and I'm like, these bitches is like, I don't know where they're gonna eat at. Like a rabbit farm, like, where's they gonna eat? Because like, I don't fuck with Chipotle, I don't fuck with McDonald's, but everything else on there is fire. And I love Chipotle. I love Chipotle. Let me get it twisted. I love Chipotle. You know what I'm saying? But they done downgraded on me, and I just can't eat it no more. So
I have to be prepared for you saying Chipotle. I'm not even gonna cap to you. It's like, I can't do shit else after I eat Chipotle because it's
right, and it didn't used to be like that.
Yeah.
It did not used to be like that. So I don't know what they did. But
I don't either.
I prefer not to.
And it was crazy because like since the pandemic and like DoorDash took off and Grubhub and all that, they are skimpy as shit with the portions now. It's like you know, you
They're
go
charging like $3-4 more.
yeah, he's like realistically, you think you almost come out paying double what you would pay if you actually went in the store using Grubhub and DoorDash, stuff like that. But it's like it's so
Absolutely.
convenient. And it was
Yeah.
crazy. I had to get on my oldest daughter because one of her things that she does, I guess she has it set up to where when the food arrives, they knock on your door. And using like me being in the manor house, I go answer the door, but I work from like 3 to midnight. So when she orders DoorDash and they're knocking on the door at fucking 7 o'clock in the morning, oh, I'm pissed because usually it's like just watch
Wait,
your
she
food.
didn't do that at 7 a.m.
Yes, she's
With a
19.
pot and toast in the damn toaster. Some fucking flakes in the bowl. You got me fucked up. What did you order? What are you doing dancing at 7 a.m.?
Any and everything. It just, oh my God, it is crazy as hell. It's
No way.
funny as hell because you said like, because she works at the same job as I do because I actually came off the road, for a while, and I got my daughter working at the job I'm working at now, and it's funny because like she'll get paid, and then instantly I'm broke, but then she orders DoorDash every fucking day. You was like, oh, you're broke, huh? You just, like, and it's just funny because it was funny because and one of the funniest things I tell all parents they should do this is like once your child starts working, give them a bill it teaches them user responsibility. And it's just hilarious. You see, because my 19 bill I gave her was the light bill. And watching this girl come in the house after we get off work, turning off all the hey, you running up my power bill. Oh, it's the funniest thing. It's like she is dead serious about turning unplugging microwaves and she everything. It is hilarious. It's like so it is like as far as these as a parent, what are like some tips that you would give using to other parents using dealing with their children?
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I don't know. Be patient, as patient as you can be. Don't kill them. Try to beat them as less as you can. Like, yeah, don't go to jail. I don't know. It's different because these kids, like, I was just talking to my friend the other day, like, these kids aren't the same as, like, we were raised. Like, we were raised with, respect. And don't get me wrong, my daughter's very respectful. But now she's 15. She's about to be 16 next month. So she's getting older and she's, she's very mature. And she's she's a mini me times 3. So she got like, saying she got sass and she witty as hell. Like she's super witty. Like she be burning the hell out of me. I'm like, oh, you see it. But it's just like I be trying to like I don't know. I don't know. Just don't go to jail. They're different. You know what I'm saying? The kids is just different now. Just got to try to understand them and let them be themselves. Like my daughter, she's something that I don't really expect. So she's non-binary, which was really hard for me to understand for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like something you gotta adapt to as a parent because you really never know who your child's gonna be. Like you can picture who when they're a child, like this is who they're gonna be. They're gonna be this and they're gonna be that and they're gonna be like this and they're gonna be like that. And then like my cousin, like she was talking about her son and like he's 19 and he just went and got a big ass neck tattoo. She's like, what happened to my baby? She's like, I never seen him get no fucking what is that on his neck, and I'm like, we don't, what I'm saying, just be kind and compassionate and try to understand them to the best of your ability and love them through everything. Just love them regardless.
Absolutely. And it's like you said with the kids, because like I said, I listen to my children. You saying like even when they don't think I'm listening, and it's hilarious. Some of the stuff they do. When they first like started into high school and everything like that, it was just like coming home talking to us like, guess what? Everybody at the school is bisexual.
Yeah.
Like, what? He was like, no, everybody's doing it. So you said I actually made a joke out of it. You said not on them, but you said finding humor in it. I was like, well, man, I'm glad I didn't grow up with y'all because if I had to suck a dick to be cool, you can count me out. You said, period.
Not interested.
That's not my thing. You said like, hey, to each his own.
Right.
It's like all these. You said because when we grew up, it was like you was in like it was cut and dry. But now we have all these genres and subgenres and stuff like that. And you were saying it's just like
Yeah, it's a lot to catch on because like the they, them, their, you know, it's hard, you know. It's like, you know, it's not that hard. Like, well, maybe not for you, but for me, you know what I'm saying? It is. Everybody has different ways of learning things, and that's just something that I'm not. I'm old school with a lot of things. Like, I'm stuck in my ways. If I go to a restaurant and I like something at the restaurant, I still order the same thing every single time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
I'm very set in my ways. Like, I'm very loyal to the things. It's like it's just the way I am. This is what I know. This is what I go with. So like, when I say like she's like, oh, this is my friend, it's a he. But then they'll be like in a dress and full makeup and you know what I'm saying, wearing a mini skirt and like tits out and nails and hair. And I'm like, this is hard for me. This is hard. This is hard. This is different. And I have nothing to do with LGBTQ. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm bisexual myself. So like, for me, it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but don't be mad at me if I mess something up. You know what I'm saying? If I make a mistake and I say girl or a she, and you want to be known as a he, it's difficult. It's just not the same as it was when we were kids.
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you. You said I walked in the Chase Bank the other day. You said I put a note on the counter said I identify as a millionaire. They called the cops on me. But you said like see, like that's you said how I am though. You said like I embrace everybody. You said be who you are. You said but at the end of you said like if as long as you saying you're a good person, you saying you show respect, I'll give you respect and stuff like that. But just because like I still see it my own way does not make me phobic or anything like that.
No, I don't think it does. No.
You just cause like then that's the beauty of you saying me having this platform because we can have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? Because like you know, cause like I don't have to understand your lifestyle. And you said like I was talking with a friend of mine and we were arguing about it and he's saying he's a gay man and he was like I was born this way. I was like, I personally think it's a choice, but if that's how you feel, you know what I'm saying, then that's how you feel. He was like, well, how do you think it's a choice? Do you think we would choose to, you know what I'm saying, you said to be this way and you said have the scrutiny and everything like that? And I was like, it's still a choice. He was like, well, how do you feel it's a choice? I was like, because at the end of the day, you could sit there and conform to what society tells you should do, or you can make the choice to live in your truth and be who you feel you truly are. So you made a choice. Deal with it. He was like, man, I didn't even think about it like that. I was like, I'm just saying, bro. Just saying, you know. So we got totally off topic there, but you said that's neither here nor there. But you said right now, a lot of people are using a lot of comics are teaming up together. You know what I'm saying? So like if you could like put together your own 85 South-esque show, who would you take on the road?
Man, that's so hard. Like, of all comics, like in the like life
Mhm.
or like local.
Local, you mainstream, it's your show.
I would love to work with April Macy.
Mhm.
I think she's the closest comic that she's a female comic that came from poverty. She has but like it was like trailer trash. You know what I'm saying? And I got a joke about me being trailer hood trash. So it's like I grew up in a more ghetto version and she grew up, you know what I'm saying, more like white, you know, like trailers, you know what I'm saying, park type scenario. But I would love to work with her. Man, I don't know. That's so hard. How many I get?
You said let's 4.
4. Oh, okay. I would love to be on a wall with fucking Cat. Like I would love to be on a wall with Cat Williams. I think that shit would just be hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Um, who else? That's so hard.
While you sitting there thinking, usually, the funny thing about trailers, trailer parks. I've lived in a trailer park before. Usually, it's like you realize, you said like there's you said a breakweight, and you said like a Hatfield and McCoy type, you said relationship like between single wide trailer people and double wide trailer people. You said double wide, but them motherfuckers are bougie as shit. You said like.
So my mama kicked me out one summer, right? So I went to stay with my godmom, who was a crackhead, right? And she lived in a trailer park with with her little people. So it was a single. It was a single. And like I never seen first of all, I didn't see that many white people. You know what I'm saying? Like they act like that. And then I was like, dang, like we was drinking Everclear and smoking joints.
That's the shit to put hair on your chest. God damn.
I got that.
My chest is burning just because you said Everclear. God damn.
That was the first time I had like Southern Comfort. I was like, man, I don't know what these white people be drinking. I'm used to fucking Hennessy and Alizé. But yeah, I can't think. Oh my god, it's such a hard decision. To be honest, I would want to take a local with me. I would want to take at least one local with me. There's so many though. I probably take Key with me for real. I probably take Key with me. And a wife. Come on, family. We get. But I really like her style of comedy. I love how far she's came. There's so many comics, you know what I'm saying, that really just are absolutely hilarious in Cleveland and Akron. Fourth, Chris Harvey. He's hilarious. Chris Harvey's hilarious too.
You said now, like, we're all on social media, and you said like we see everybody doing it's like so many things. Let me go before I ask the question. Let me go back. Let me go back real quick because you said you said once you go to a restaurant, you say that if you like a certain thing, you kind of stick with that certain thing. I'm the same way. Anytime I've gone to the Cheesecake Factory, I get the surf and turf. And when that list came out, there was stuff they were naming that were on the menu. I didn't even know that was on the menu because anytime I go to the Cheesecake Factory, surf and turf. That's it. Use it. And it's just funny but getting back to the question is you seeing like a lot of your peers, you saying they're popping up on like the Michael Collier show, and you saying they're taking off, and you saying with their content on social media and stuff like that. As a fellow comedian, how does that make you feel to see your peer group? You saying
I love it. I love it because all the comedians that I've seen so far, like that are really like they're traveling, they're you know what I'm saying, they're out there, they're doing these shows, they're doing these open mics, you know what I'm saying, they're really working very hard. It's not like they're just getting these opportunities. You know what I'm saying? That is given they're working very hard for these opportunities. So I love to see their hard work is paying off. It's beautiful for me. Like that you accomplishing your goals and your dreams and you growing and manifesting, you know what I'm saying? And I love it. Like it's so beautiful to me, honestly. Like starting their own podcast, their own shows, headlining, going from amateur to a feature, you know what I'm saying, and getting paid for these positions, going out of town and doing different New Yorks and you know what I'm saying, like big venues. And I was there at a point in 2021. I traveled a lot for comedy, and I had to be home with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like it came to a point where I really had to be home. And right now I'm still there. You know what I'm saying? I have to be where my job right now is to be a mother. So when it's time to be there, I will be back out and I will, get on the road again, and it's going to be great. But right now my job is to be where I'm at, and I do shows when I can. And, when I do travel, she comes with me, and, it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of bonding, but that's where we're at right now. But I love it.
That's awesome. You said they're like the beautiful thing is because like you said, just is seeing you said, and of course we got to give him his flowers. You said seeing you said the work that Lex Vegas is putting in. You said because literally you said Lex has been working so hard in the city. I've actually you saying I've actually gotten to know all of you guys. You saying whether you saying just following each other on social media, you saying talking our shit in the comment section, or you saying being able to see you at a show. You saying or here we are, we're doing my show and stuff like that. It's just like in your experience, what's it like you working with Lex Vegas? Because one thing I say about Lex Vegas, he's the most professional asshole you'll ever meet.
So me personally, the first time I met Lex, I did a radio show with him, and he hit me up and asked me to do a radio show. So I went and did the radio show, and it was just great chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's very professional. He's funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's actually like funny. And I'm like, and I was like, dude, you're like a fucking comedian. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're actually hilarious. And he's really kind. Me and my ex, you know what I'm saying? We had him here, for the cookouts and barbecues. We have a good friendship, a decent relationship. You know what I'm like, a good relationship. We're all, it's like a family, like a network that he's building, that he's bringing people in, and he's giving us a platform to, pursue and make our, comedy better and our content better. And I really respect him so much for that. I really do. I love working with him. I love, what I'm saying, being around him. I just seen him on Monday at the grog shop.
Okay.
So he's a pretty cool dude, like, for real. Like, that's my homie.
Yeah, shout out to brother Lex Vegas. You understand? Yeah. Now, you said it's like, I know this is a cliche question, you know what I'm saying, but you said you've been doing comedy 5 years, and you said right now, you said, are you proud of where you are right now at year 5?
When I say no, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that I would be further.
Mm-hmm.
I did think that I would be further with my content in clean comedy. I just find a whole huge struggle with that. I'm not a clean person. Just some nasty motherfucker. I don't know. God help me. Pray for my soul. But like, I don't know. Like, so I thought that I would at least be able to have clean comedy. At least like, 15, 20 minutes by now. But other than that, I've had to take quite some time off due to personal reasons and situations. But COVID, like, that's a year that really, I did do comedy in that year, but it wasn't much, probably like 6 shows, the whole COVID. So, I mean, it's a year counted, but not really, So, I just feel like I could have been better, but I just take that and move forward and be better.
Okay.
So,
well, you think like where you are right now, what is the next achievement goal that you have set for yourself?
Clean comedy.
Okay.
I want to have 15 clean within 6 months. 15 clean solid, where I can get paid. You know what I'm saying? To do 15 clean.
There's nothing wrong with that. Now, you said when it comes to the lineup, you said where's your favorite place to be placed in the lineup? Like the opener, the closer, or in the middle?
I like the feature. I like the feature. I'm not at closing. I have headlined a few times. Like, I headlined the Improv. I did 25 in Pittsburgh. But like, and there's a couple other times, but like, it's not really, don't get me wrong, the feeling was amazing, but I don't really feel like I deserve it yet. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not a headliner. I don't deserve the title. It's not that I don't deserve the spot. I don't deserve the title of a headliner, because I feel like the title of a headliner, once you become a headliner, that's your title. You don't move down in rank. You move up in rank, and then you stay there, and then you get better opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like, so once you work your way up to a headliner, you don't want to be a feature. You don't want to be an opener. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get paid $50. You know what I'm saying? For 5 minutes. You want to headline for 1,500. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, once you work your way up and you feature, and I really enjoy a feature. I really enjoy, but within 15 to 20 minutes to 25 minutes, or however long the feature act is, you get a good amount of content. You get a great amount of jokes. 5 minutes. It's really hard for me to do 5 minutes now. You know, there was a competition down in Columbus, maybe in like June or July. I can't remember the exact date, but I almost won. I didn't win, but the girl that won, I'm so proud of her because I remember when she first started comedy, she really grew a lot. She really deserved it. So, but I did all new jokes. Like I've never done that for a competition in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I always prepare and everything like that, but I did all new jokes and it worked out phenomenally. And, you know, so sometimes you got to wing it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really hard for me to like take it and be like, I only got 5 minutes. Like I got to crunch all of these jokes into 5 minutes. Like, and it's hard for me now because when you start comedy, you have like a set amount of jokes and then you know, build and build and build. Where one joke started out, it's like 30 seconds. Now it's a 3-minute joke. You know what I'm saying? Because you add, and it's been 5 years that I've been building this 30-second joke. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a joke about, it started as like me liking big boys. And now it's legitimate, almost a 3-minute joke. 2 minutes and 48 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how much I've built it, you know, and it might still grow more, you know? So it's like in the long term, that's how you build, that's how you become a headliner. You know, that's how you grow and you do all those things. So it's really hard for me to do 5 minutes now. It's a difficulty for me to do 5. So I at least like 9 to 10 to 12, you know.
Now, with you as a comedian, like we all watched when T.I. first started doing comedy, and there was a problem with him because he basically come and take over the room and go over time. You sitting there like when you're in a lineup and you see comedians like they're going over time. How does that make you feel?
So the only time it bothers me is when you're bombing. That's the only time it bothers me. If you're bombing and or not even bombing, but you're not getting laughs or a very minimal amount of laughs, and you're just dragging on with the story, and you see that they keep lighting you, and the person's, you know, the host is moving across the room to make sure you see the light. Now, sometimes that is the case. I personally have not. There's been times where I didn't see the light. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going on with my mantra. So, like, I didn't know. And, you know, I apologized immediately after. And it wasn't too long after, maybe like 45 seconds, a minute max. But the joke was being finished, completed, and it was a good outcome. But when it's not good and you're just going on and because you're trying to catch a punchline, you're trying to get a laugh, that's really the only time it bothers me, honestly. Like, come on, give up the mic, get it over with. Like, there's some times where you actually have to like humbly bow out. If the jokes aren't hitting, you have to bow out. Like, that's the best thing you can do because people are going to remember you as you making them want to leave. They will. They're going to remember, like, I remember it was so terrible. I just wanted to put it on the mic and leave. Like, and that's, I've heard people say, get off the mic. Like, and like, oh my God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, because I don't like when people talk, you know, in the room, the crowd talks or anything like that, especially when they're heckling and things like that. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Get off the mic, man. Put it down, bro. That's really the only time for me personally.
Now you said we've seen it. You said with the whole with the Oscar slap. You seen DC Young Fly have to crack somebody in the face for getting up on the stage. You seen Aries.
I'm going right to YouTube as soon as we get off this bitch.
Yeah, DC Young Flies had to crack somebody. You said for coming up on the stage.
Oh, was it on the 85 South show?
I know he was just by himself at like a smaller comedy club. But you say I think it happened last year.
I'm going straight to YouTube.
And you saying it just happened here recently with Aries Spears. You said with and then of course it's happened to Afion Crockett. You said now. Of course, we know alcohol's involved. Using every time that you say like something like this happens. Usually, now you just say like you're doing your set and somebody comes up like basically a Karen comes up on stage or a Chad, whatever comes up on stage because they have a problem using with something that you're saying. You say like, how would you think you would navigate? You saying that particular aspect?
Listen, I can fight. I can fight. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't make me me fight. Please don't get beat up in front of all these people. I don't like jail personally. I'm not a fan. But yeah, I mean, what am I gonna do? What are you gonna do? What you come up here for?
Right. It's like
especially if you come up here aggressively, like you about to do something. Just kick them off.
It's like because you see it in pretty much like a lot of aspects, but usually when you see it like in sports, it's somebody trying to like do a prank. Like you see somebody get naked and run across the field, it's a prank or whatever, whatever. You see with like every major celebrity, like at some point in time in their career, somebody done got on that stage that's not supposed to be on that stage. It's like because I try to understand people a lot, and I'm just like, what puts you in the mindset that you like literally? You said like you would literally little mama yourself. You said like you remember
See,
when
I think that's a different scenario though. Like if somebody just like literally like walked up on my stage like and like was trying to say something, like maybe like trying to take my mic or something. Now I have had somebody try to take my mic before. That has happened. And I was like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I started like talking shit to her, but then she laughed and walked away. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't actually a stage. It was it was a flat surface and all the chairs and bar stools were all around. I was on the ground. I wasn't on the stage. But so I have had that happen where she tried to take my mic. But I don't know that hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know who she was, but she don't know me. She was just trying to say what the fuck she had to say. And it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't your time, baby. You ain't gonna get paid for this. You want to talk to me after? You can talk to me after. You want to talk to them after? You can talk to them after. But now if you coming up to me and you like aggressively trying to like do something to me, that's a whole nother story. But if you like playful and you like, you know what I'm saying, respectful, then I'll play with you. I'll be respectful with you. You know what I'm saying? We'll make jokes together. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter for me. I'm very like outgoing and bubbly. You know what I'm saying? To that extent when I'm on the mic. But if you coming out here on some crazy shit, we can get crazy.
You said that's another thing. There's like I said, anytime I go somewhere, I peep the room, and you said it's like anytime it's like he did it with the male comedians as well. But anytime you said any female was on stage, Lex was right there. You said just in case something got crazy, he let y'all know if one of y'all motherfuckers do something stupid.
Yeah, he ain't play.
That's why he's my brother. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, just how like all of y'all get along. I was like I said, it's just you don't see that in using other genres. I know you said it's clicky, but you said from what I peep and what I see, you know what I'm saying, like y'all are a family, and you said, like I said, I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's why I've tried to reach out to each and every last one of y'all to have y'all on my show because like I see y'all. You saying y'all are funny as hell. Y'all are saying going places. You saying you guys are doing really big things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know that I see you and you're funny as hell. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you.
Now you said like. Before we get up out of here, you said let the people know where they can find you.
So I'm on Instagram at tsunami _ with the little _ t. I have another Facebook page called Tsunami. tsunami. And then Megan Phillips is my platform because they won't let me switch over all my people. They won't let me change my name. Right. Facebook be cock blocking.
Yeah, they're messing with my monetization right now, talking about
I gotta start a whole new Facebook or something, but I tried. It's just not jumping yet. So we'll see how that works. May put more work into it. But yeah, that's how you find me. I am on YouTube with Tsunami with a little T too. I don't really post much content right now, but I'm about to start these and TikTok. I got TikTok Tsunami with a little T too.
Okay.
So
you said like to right now, like in your opinion, what's a better platform to gain followers? Like is it TikTok or Instagram?
I really don't know. I don't really. I'm not gonna lie. I got like 3,000 on both. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. And I've had Instagram for a few years, but I don't really use my Instagram like I'm supposed to. I don't know. So I'm not really great at social media. I need somebody to do this shit for me. I work 20 hours a day. Okay, I literally have 6 jobs, so I don't really have too much time for social media. So I'm trying to get better at it.
because you said I also along with Redline, I also actually post everything to my YouTube channel. And you saying I've got almost 3,000 followers on my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So like so like we definitely can get together one day. You can get some content going. You saying you and Lil Dub,
Yeah,
y'all can do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we definitely gotta shoot some videos. I'm about to start these little things, so definitely hit me up.
No, for sure. I definitely got you. You know what I'm saying? Now you said before, like I said, we about to get up out of here. If you guys like this video, make sure you smash that like button, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss another video. Without further ado, I love you. Lil Dub loves you. Tsunami with the little T loves you. We out of here, man.
Thank
Peace.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
The boy Dub Deuce.